Hey, Bree here and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. It makes my day. And now let's get into the video. So today I'm really excited to be sharing with you guys how I took my hair from this kind of dark, goldeny blonde to this really rich and warm copper shade. Now, after I had my son back in May, I wanted to change up my hair. I kind of went through a little bit of like a who am I and what looks best on me sort of moment that I think so many of us new moms go through, and I decided to lighten my hair. But lo and behold, a couple months later I missed my red hair, and so I'm back and I am so excited to be using Khadi henna again. I not only missed this color, but I missed how healthy my hair felt while using henna, and so I decided to just take the plunge and go back to being a redhead, and I'm so happy about it. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I achieved this color, the process of how I achieved it. It actually did take 2 processes to achieve this depth because I was going from such a light color to such a dark color. I had to do 2 processes to really achieve the color that I wanted. And so without further ado, let's get into the actual process of how I achieved this really rich and vibrant copper hair color. So the first thing I did was prepare the henna. The 2 shades I decided to use were auburn red and medium brown. Since my hair was a lighter shade, I knew I wanted to use medium brown to add a bit of depth to the color, and then auburn would add that rich warmth, the red tones that I was looking for. Each box comes with a large instruction sheet. On this you'll find the temperature to activate the henna and the time length to leave it in for. Since I was mixing 2 shades, the instructions were different for each, and I decided to use the longer leave-in time and ended up keeping my henna in for about 2 hours. So to get started, I first boiled the water for my henna, and then I let it cool for a few minutes before checking the temperature. It was still a bit too warm, so I set the water aside and began adding the auburn red and medium brown henna into the bowl. After a few minutes, the water was cool enough to add into the henna. I find adding the water in very gradually to be the best way to achieve the consistency that you're looking for. I try to get my henna to be like a yogurt-like consistency. I find that that consistency really ensures that it doesn't run as it sets in my hair over the next few hours. Now here's my hair before. As you can see, it is a medium warm-toned blonde. To henna my hair, I first brush my hair out and then I change into a robe that I don't mind getting henna on. I also always gather up a few essentials that I'll use during my henna process. These include 1 hair clip, a hair cap, which comes with your henna box, a heated hair cap, and my bowl of henna. I also just lightly spritz my hair with some water to dampen it just slightly. I don't use much water since my hair does tend to tangle very easily when it's damp, but I just use enough so that the henna works through my hair a little bit easier. I also often use gloves to apply henna now, but because I knew I wouldn't be going out for the next few days, I decided to skip the gloves. I find that not wearing gloves allows me to apply the henna a little bit more easily, but it does mean that my hands do get a little bit stained. Now it's time to get started. I begin by sectioning my hair and pinning the top of my hair to the top of my head. I tend to work in 4 sections, but if you have more hair, you may want to section your hair more than that. I then apply generous amounts of henna to each section. Once my hair is all coated, I put my hair cap on, and using a small cloth that I don't really mind getting henna on, I clean off any henna that got onto my face and neck. I then go downstairs and I heat my heat cap just by placing it in the microwave for a minute. This step isn't necessary and it isn't noted in the Khadi directions. However, I read that heat can help with the developing process for henna, so it's something I do each time I apply henna. Now I just let my henna set for 2 hours. And once the 2 hours are up, I wash my henna out. Now, it is recommended not to use any shampoo or conditioners to remove the henna. However, I do use conditioner to gently remove any gritty bits of henna from my hair. I've had several people ask me if I experience any staining or bleeding from my henna in the days following dyeing my hair with henna, and I've never had that, and I think this is why. I mentioned this in all of my henna videos, but be warned, your shower will be covered in henna as you wash it out, but it is very easy to wash it off. If you have a removable shower head, just grab it and give your shower walls a quick rinse down to get rid of any henna that got onto your walls while you were showering. Henna typically takes 24 to 48 hours to fully develop, so I let my hair be for a full 48 hours before going in for round 2. Once again, I prepared my henna by mixing the auburn red and the medium brown henna together, adding water and mixing it up, and I followed the exact same steps as before for the original application, except this time I did decide to wear gloves because I had plans the next morning and I didn't want stained hands, but it was a very quick and easy process once again. And here is the final result. I am so happy with this rich coppery red color. It's exactly what I was hoping for, and I'm so excited for my hair to look and feel healthier again. I missed my henna hair so much, and I'm happy to be back. Alright, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please be sure to leave them below, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, hit that thumbs up, hit the notification bell, hit it all, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.